And we got a G on the menu today. OG Cartoon53. I was scrolling through YouTube, stumbled across cartoon with a Bible, and his title read, I Choose to Believe. Not sure what my title would read because I'm not quite sure what his angle was. A lot of thoughts went through my mind when I saw this. I'm quite familiar with cartoons content, and I can't say I ever can recall him sharing any type of biblical or spiritual story. Not that I have heard all of his content, of course, but I'm pretty familiar with the nature of his content, and he's not Bible thumping. So my first thought was like, man, is he trolling? I said, nah, this dude is too old, too mature, too serious to be trolling. He already has the discipline to not even use profanity. So I was intrigued. I know quite a bit about the Bible, and I know the Bible states that if those that are calling or chosen fail to do so, that even the rocks will cry out and deliver the message. So, hey, with no further ado, let's see what OG Cartoon53 and the Holy Book has been up to.
With Net Hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Jeter. Gratitude is the attitude. Show is a blessing to be back in the black box as we blow us a session on my mama. I ran across a video from Bobby A. Shout out Bobby A. Wash up from the Imperial Courts Projects. And the title had the word Criptian. And it was referring to Tony. I don't know what he is these days. I call him the hypocriptian. So it caught my attention. I was just gonna go right into the reaction, but then some said, I don't want nobody to get the wrong impression, like I'm jumping on the old Christian man or clowning him, like making it, like praying on the weak or anything of that nature, right? So I said, before we get into Bobby A's reaction, let me go down memory lane and make it quite clear of how supportive I was of this brother's decision to turn his back on the gang conversation and start pushing Christian. Now, although I'm not an active gang member, I've always pushed Crip, even as a recording artist was G Unit Crip. Here in my older life, I'm from a one-man gang, 1597 Crip, but it's always been Crip. Tony, whatever his name is, he had put the Crip down right here in front of the world on camera. Now, I understand young men going through spiritual journeys, battles, and ups and downs. I've done it myself, my teens, maybe early 20s. But to be of grandfather age and to be on the internet conflicted and confused about your character, I think is a downright shame. Even the Bible states a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So, Brother Tony, Cartoony, the hypocriptian, he had professed to leave certain type of conversation and thought process behind. We all saw him. I was applauding for him louder than anyone, but didn't last long. He backslid. He threw that away. He couldn't stay away. He's proven to be a joke, a hypocrite, and a coward, and a super fan, using my words like slow tart. But let me just take you down memory lane and show you how supportive I was of this dude and his decision until he decided to jump off the bridge behind Monster motherfucking Cody, of all people. Got into some business that it had nothing to do with him. A dude who used to call me on a regular basis and spend hours on the phone running his mouth and I'd listen. A nigga who done called me on the phone and cried like a baby. I'm talking about boo-hoo cried because he heard that his homies was at a funeral with the four trays. Oh, my mama. This is how goofy and corny he was or is. The passes I extend to make a nigga think he's cool. But we're going to show, let's see what Tiny Teeth and Tongue, Toonie, has been up to with no further ado. This is the throwback before we get to Bobby A reaction. We ain't gonna watch the whole thing. We're gonna get an idea of how I had Cuz back.
Cartoon53 won't be the name of my channel. To be honest with you right now, I don't know what the new name of my channel will be, but it won't be Cartoon53.
You might as well name that motherfucker the HYPOCRIPTIAN. Oh,
that's hypocrite, Crip, and Christian. All crushed into one, the HYPOCRIPTIAN.
I see maturity coming already. We know how much he loves being addressed by and known as Cartoon53. And I could just see the way he getting his energy up. It took some courage and some thought to arrive at whatever decision he arrived at. So I'm gonna give him applause off top, just seeing where he headed.
And I know a lot of y'all saying, why are you changing it? Because I'm no longer Cartoon53. You know what I'm saying? I no longer use that name, period. I know now. I know a lot of y'all like, huh? What? I'll give it to you from the beginning. You know, I've been on social media for 3 years now, a little over 3 years, and I know y'all who've been rocking with me for a while. Y'all done heard me. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then, here and there, you know, talk about God. You know, and those.
See how the devil work? I was just saying, I've never seen that, so that's the part I missed. I had no idea. Oh, my mama.
Of y'all who've been rocking with me, y'all know that for real, I'm deeply religious. But that's the thing. Had to get a wake-up call, y'all. It's the difference between having Jesus in your heart for real and being religious. You know? See, in the Old Testament, in the old days, when you had the Sadducees and the Pharisees.
All right, brother, go on, bring it on in. I know something about the Sadducees and the Pharisees pushing the rules, not having the passion. Break it down, brother.
See, those men were religious. They weren't men of God. They were men of religion.
I got $1,000 for anybody that can find anybody else outside of me that showed Cartoon more support from our sector when he was on this journey. It's not my only video reacting to his decision and showing him support. Oh, my mama.
Worrying about what people gonna say and think, you know, putting on a show for the crowd. No, but when you get Jesus in your heart for real, it will make a whole change in your life. And he made one in mine, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and give you.
This nigga talked like this for about 2 days, and it was a wrap.
A head start for those who not gonna feel what my content is about. For those who are stuck on the prison stories, the gang banging, the unalivings, the this and that with women,
the shit you can't stay away from, the shit you still talking about, slow tarted hypocrite.
You know, they got a lot of channels out there. A lot of channels out there that speak on all that type of stuff every day. But this channel right here will no longer be that channel.
Since when? That's an outright lie.
So, you know what I'm saying? And because God don't approve of a whole lot of that stuff, you know?
All right. You said a mouthful. Like I say, we're not here to react to my video. We're here to react to the homie Bobby A video. It's one thing for one man to see certain things, but when the community starts to,
we gonna get straight into the content. You know what I mean? A person that's intellectually, listen to me. An individual in these YouTube streets that's intellectually my inferior called me out my name and called me a fool. You Sylvester the cat talking ass nigga, intellectually nigga, you can't fuck with me, man. I thought I put a cat looking ass nigga, tongue tied talking ass nigga, man. But look, I'm gonna respect you because you're an older brother. You old as a motherfucker, right? So I'm gonna give you the respect of a.
I don't fuck that. I gave him respect. Respect is earned to be maintained. I gave it initially. He threw it out the window. Fuck her, slow-tarded, tiny teeth and tongue. Bust her ass.
Elder, you understand what I'm saying? So I ain't going this, that, and third, and all this and all that. And I don't want to get in a battle of wits with an unarmed man, because intellectually, man, you can't fuck with me, big dog.
Bars. Battle of wits with an unarmed man. Bars.
It's just not happening. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Man, what you got, like a ninth grade, fifth grade education or some shit like that, man? You just can't do it, man. Cut that out. But we gonna jump straight into this content. This brother has some choice words for me. I guess he took umbrage, offense to something that I had said in the content that I had made when he's trying to, you know what I mean, be biased and like, come on, my nigga, you inserting yourself in gang politics. If you still want to be a Crip, nigga, you shouldn't have ever laid your flag down, nigga.
Right. Go get put back on, cuz you like to fly from Alabama to the Avalons to get hands put on you. Go get put back on your set, bro.
You still want to have an opinion. If you want to be able to form and vocalize an opinion about Crip and Blood and Damu Kiwan and Hoover and Pyruin and all that, nigga, what you lay your flag down for? Nigga, you's a fucking hypocrite. That's what you is. And I proved it. Nigga, it was off your words in which I showed people that you a motherfucking hypocrite. Now you feel some type of way? Yeah. Nigga, be mindful of the shit that you see on the internet when you confabulating and fabricating these old fabricated ass tales. You said that, nigga. I ain't say that. You said that. You the cat that laid down his flag. Oh, man, all this old Alabama talking ass shit, man. Nobody give a fuck about that shit, man.
Then his old slow-tarded ass was so proud of his that education is a key. It took him to be old senior citizen age. On Christmas, he threw on a red shirt and sent it to me so I could be proud of him. And I told him I was proud of him, just like you would tell your son when they do something that's a little more mature than you used to. I was like, I'm proud of you, young, old, slow-tarded buff.
Let's jump straight into this content, man, and see what this degenerate, my intellectual inferior, has to say about me. I ain't gonna even get into what he got to say about Damian Porter and all this and all that. Damian Porter grown. Damian Porter can come in and do what he feel he needs to do.
He called Damian Porter a slow tard. He's a student of mine. You find a motherfucker that says slow tard before me, I'll wait.
In his defense and all this and all that. But we gonna jump into this content because man, you Sylvester the cat talking ass nigga. The fuck? Stop playing with me, OG, because motherfuckers do got secrets. And a motherfucker just may be in connection and contact with some motherfuckers that be knowing niggas' secrets. So stop playing.
My mama, somebody slid some secrets about cuz to me a couple months ago. Name somebody that he may have been romantic with while in prison. I didn't even bite and go into all that. But they gave me a name. Don't make me go back and inquire as to the name just to see if we can get some clarity on the subject. God damn.
Man. Let's get into this, man. Believe me, niggas got secrets. You be telling all them stories. We gonna see if you gonna really tell them stories.
All right.
Oh, tune this, tune that, tune this. You got one sucker butt content creator. I don't even say his name, little fool out of Watts. Got one sucker butt content creator. I got one sucker.
My mama, this nigga is such a hypocrite. When he came in this YouTube space, it's well documented. He overstated that he was committed to not have any conversations of negativity back and forth with anybody out of the Los Angeles area. Nigga, his whole image is destroyed. Then you went Christian, you flipping back. You ain't said nothing about the holy gospel in eons and ages, man. You're fiberless, bro. No integrity. No morals. You stand for nothing. You just want attention. You're an attention whore.
But content creator, I don't even say his name, little fool out of Watts. All of a sudden now he want to chime in and say, got one sucker butt content creator. I don't even say his name, little fool out of Watts.
If he ain't riding Monster Cody nuts, he riding Jap 5 nuts. Shout out to Jap 5. But these is grown men. You out here stroking they scrotum like they can't walk on their own too.
Watts. All of a sudden now he want to chime in and say something.
All of a sudden? The fuck you mean? Nigga, I've been discussing the hypocrisy in these streets and the gangbang subculture, this 50-50 shit and all this and all that. I'm gonna tell you like this, cuz if a nigga young and he's supposed to be active, nigga, you don't supposed to be on 50-50 yard. Nigga, don't matter if they from my hood, your ex-hood, Hoover, neighborhood, none of that, nigga. Fuck you mean? Nigga, I'm a wide baby just like you, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga. If you
That's the message Damian Porter seemed to have been delivering quite clearly for quite some time. Up until yesterday, he did a video. Said the G homies tapped in, and he's not prohibited to profess that message any longer. I even, as a comrade of his, in order to help diffuse whatever confusion he was experiencing upon his request, I even took down my video reacting to his statement that JAP 5 or anybody that parole from a yard similar to JAP 5 is no good. He's taking it back. He take that back. He ain't saying that no more. So Bobby A is saying he's stand on that.
You holding it down and you down for the crown and you talking about you active, nigga. The fuck you on a 50-50 yard for, nigga? It don't matter what hood you from. And then in the video, you know, DP Damian Porter saying, oh yeah, well, you know, I ain't gonna impersonate him. He said that the young dude talked to some of his G homies and they gave him the okay, they gave him permission.
Yep, that's the video I'm referring to. And you could tell he was perplexed. He knows how he stood on a certain issue out here, and he realized with the phrase you've heard over and over again, ain't nobody bigger than the program. It took a man for him to, you could tell he was swallowing. He didn't really want to, but I noticed he said, they told him it's all good to go there, just don't come back up to this 4 yard. And I don't think that's considered as, oh, it's a all good decision. That still seems like you got consequences by making that decision. If and by chance, knock on wood, you unfortunately come back to prison, sheesh, just don't come back up here.
To go on a 50-50 yard, but they told him, but you can't go to no 4 yard. If that's the stipulation, then cuz you're not supposed to be there. Hey man, can I go over there and slide on these niggas, man? Shit, man. If you do your thing, but if you get caught, nigga, it's on you. That's one of those type of situations. If you go over there, you can't go to no 4 yard. So if you go over there and you can't go to no 4 yard, then what the fuck does that mean? You tell me what that means. A nigga not supposed to be over there, nigga. Man, that's some. Listen, homie. If I'm saying I'm active and it's this, that, and third, and it's full-fledged and all this and all that, it ain't no going to no 50-50 yard. How the fuck a motherfucker gonna be honoring the G code and stepping how a nigga supposed to step and all this and all that, and you got motherfuckers that done hurt babies over there. You got motherfuckers that done did some of the most egregious shit that you can to a child and a woman and all manner of just vile, no good type of motherfuckers. Yeah, in society, this shit is 50-50, but you have a choice not to dwell where these individuals dwell at. You gotta, and then in society, you really don't know who then been to prison or then being beat up and ran off and all this for whatever actions you don't know. But in there, you know you in there with filth. You know you in there with individuals that did some vile and fucked up shit. You know it. Out here, you don't know it. It ain't like these people's walk around and say, hey, I hurt children. It ain't like a person walking around with something on display that say, hey, I like to take advantage and abuse and misuse women. You don't know. Now, in the profession that I have worked in, when I worked in the juvenile hall in Arizona, I knew. But that's a job. These is children. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not in there politicking with them and all this and all that. But if I was in that juvenile hall as an active youngster, oh no, you couldn't have me over there. It would have been cracking. Just like it was cracking for me in the California Youth Authority and any other institution that I have been in my active days. If a nigga active, a nigga don't got no reason to be on a motherfucking 50-50 yard. And majority of the niggas that go 50-50 and all this and all that's supposed to be active, my nigga, them niggas be trying to get back over there to where the realness is at. But let me get on this Sylvester the Cat talking ass nigga. You fake ass Christian ass nigga, what the fuck you mean? Oh, this poop up from Watson. Well, nigga, ain't nothing about me poop nor butt, my dude. So we gotta be.
But that is so ungodly, unchristlike to be in these YouTube streets after professing a new found love and commitment to Christ just months ago. To be out here as an elder, the oldest amongst us, behaving like this, it's horrendously ridiculous. You should be embarrassed, ashamed of yourself.
Be mindful of the adjectives that we associate with people. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nothing poop nor butt about me, OG. I'm not gonna go as hard on you as I can. I'm not gonna expose your secrets. Because you got some secrets. Big Tune, you got some secrets. When you went over there and made the decision to be a Christian and become Christ-like, did you ask for forgiveness for a few things, brother? Did you ask for forgiveness? And I can come on here and I can.
Does your wife know about some of your proclivities or some of your interactions that have been reported? I can't confirm them, but I'm sure you've heard them before. I've even mentioned them when you first went bad on me, when people start putting in my ear. Does your wife know these allegations are floating around that you like to put it in a man's rear? I'm just saying.
You know, I can divulge a nigga secrets and all this and all that, but I don't want to turn this into no, you know what I mean? Like, man, I come on here, man, I had this old nigga ready to put on his khakis, his blue penitent, his blue rag, and get back to cripping. Tune, be mindful on what you say when you say what you say, when you be speaking my name, big dog. That's all that it is, brother Tony. Christian brother Tony, that's all that it is. I ain't gonna do it to you, Christian brother Tony, but just, you know, put some respect on that nigga name, Christian brother Tony. When I address you as Mr. and Christian brother and all that, man, that's honoring, accepting, and respecting your decision to be a Christian. I mean, a Christian.
Now, you said it right. He threw that Christian shit out the window. He's a hypocriptian. It's exactly what he is. A contradiction. A queerdo.
You still trying to involve yourself in street politics, nigga. That ain't Christ-like, my nigga. I can give you Bible verses to let you know, to show you that when you do this and do that, no, my nigga, that ain't Christ-like. But I'm not gonna draw this out, man. I just wanted to come on here and you know, just, you know, let this brother know, man, put some respect on my name, dog. You feel what I'm saying? When you be talking about an individual like myself, whether directly or indirectly, but typically when it's not directed, it ain't respected, OG Tony. You know how this shit go, man. But let me play this shit and we're gonna get up out of here, man. This Sylvester the Cat talking ass nigga.
To try to jump on some mess. Everybody loves mess. You know what I'm saying? No sooner as I went.
As soon as you heard Monster Cody name, even though I'm supposed to be your partner, you had to jump on some mess and say something about some mess. You messy little mama.
To the defense of Jap, you had people coming all out the wood.
Always running to the defense of a grown man. Mind your own business. Grown men can speak for themselves. It was one thing when Jap was incarcerated and you were saying you were speaking for him when he couldn't speak. Now this grown-ass man from Hoover living in a way another state, just because you like his mama, you got to speak for him too. He speaks quite well, quite articulate. He don't need your slow, tiny teeth and tongue ass speaking for him. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, tune this, tune that, tune this. You got one sucker butt content creator. I don't even say his name, little fool out of Watts. All of a sudden now he want to chime in and say something. Man, probably you wasting your time. You won't make 20 cents off of back and forth with me. You're insignificant to me, you know?
Insignificant, okay, maybe to you, but not out in society. I don't need no motherfucking 20 cents from you, you brother. Fuck you mean? Like I don't.
And the lack of things to say, a slow-tarded motherfucker say anything. He don't know what he was saying. That was some bullshit.
I don't need that. Like, come on, bro. Like, and you know what? I'm not gonna even do no ignorant shit and flash this in front of the camera and all this and all that, man. Go get your motherfucking money right, big dog. You walking around dressed like a motherfucking mechanic in damn near every video. They got you at a motherfucking. Hey man, get your clothing together, man.
In Alabama, where you can get a brand new, never lived in before, 3-level house still for $100,000, bro. Man.
And you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Step your dress game up and all this shit and all this and all that. You know what I mean? Before you come on here and try to say anything about me, especially in regards to finances. Nigga, I don't need to make no money off you, nigga. You came on the internet. It's the internet, nigga. We make content. Get out your motherfucking feelings.
Queer.
That's the problem, nigga. You always jump in your feelings. Nigga, you old as a motherfucker. And you don't know how to control and master your emotions, whether as a Crip or as a motherfucking Christian. Nigga, shame on you, nigga. Nigga, I don't need to make a quota off you, nigga. I don't need to make 10 cents off you, nigga. But if it's some relevant shit that pertains to the streets or pertains to black men and in this gangbang subculture and all that, if you make some content, nigga, it's well within my right to commentate, to react to it.
You know, if you know how you'll get niggas like us out of your comment, I don't react to you. I don't pay you no mind. Somebody just sent me this bullshit. But not the homie shit, but your bullshit. But the thing about it is this. If you stuck to your script and did what you said, would nobody be bothering you? Would nobody be all of a sudden saying nothing you didn't appreciate? You supposed to be over there, hallelujah, amen. There's an extremely large community that does exactly what you profess to do. Push the Bible. And you've turned your back on it for this bullshit.
Fuck you in your feelings, for nigga. That's what we do. We content creators, nigga. But you don't know how to distinguish and separate the two. If you make content, if I make content, DP and anybody else make content, nigga, you are subject for somebody to come and make some content about you, whether they agree with you or disagree with you. Bottom line, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Get out your feelings, nigga. Nigga, you a hypocrite. You said this. And one
about me, because I heard something about Monster Cody that all of Los Angeles done heard. And you jumped out here, called my phone about any and everything else, got in your feelings, calling Auntie Hefe, calling Kev Mack. You was a queer though. Keyway.
Video 2 years ago, then you come back and you told a motherfucking lie, nigga. You were being mendacious, nigga. You was lying. You mad because I didn't show the people that you's a motherfucking liar? And a lot of shit that you do is fabricated. You do a lot of confabulating. Nigga, stop stretching the truth for the sake of content. If it's in you, it's in you. If it ain't, then nigga, show individuals how to master the walk of being a Christian. Talk about what led to you being transformed. Talk about some of the hurdles and the challenges that you face.
A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. And this man calls himself a husband, meaning he's the leader of a household. And the book he professes to live by declares he is unstable in all his ways. That means his wife is following a motherfucking fool. She has no idea. He's a double-minded man, unstable in all his ways. He on the Crip side, the Christian side. He don't know what he want to be. At this ripe old age, that's ridiculously embarrassing.
As a former gangbanger who turned his life over to Christ. Talk about that, my nigga. People can learn from that. You Sylvester the Cat, talking ass nigga. Fuck up out of here. Say, man, hey, man, that's my content, man. I'm about to get up off this thing, man. It's just like, what? A sucker butt. Oh, that's sucker butt. Watch. Cartoon, man, you got too many. Come on, bro. You got secrets and all this type of shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, stop playing, big dog. If I come on here and I start talking about your secrets, you gonna want to get back to cripping, my nigga. Like, cut that out. Yeah, cause niggas know niggas that was in YTS with you and all this and all that. Like, yeah, say it ain't so, nigga. What you mean? Like, stop playing. Stop playing. I'm not the one. I know a lot.
Like, cuz might have heard some of the same shit I heard. Keyway.
A lot of people's secrets and all this and all that. I just choose not to come on here and put motherfuckers' secrets out there. Like a lot of these individuals that's in the social media shit, a nigga knows secrets about them. Various different type of secrets. Some of these niggas ain't the niggas that they proclaim to be. Some of these niggas was in dorms with some reputable opposition, some reputable enemigos, and they want them. And I'm not talking about cuz on this. I'm talking about another popular social media persona or personality that a lot of people be venerating and all this and all that. And I'm not talking about this brother. In this instant right here, I'm not talking about brother Tony, right? But it's a dude that's supposed to be just this certified menace and all this and all that. Because was in East Max with his opposition, some certified hair busters and steppers that I know personally, that I did time with, that I didn't, you know what I mean? You come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to come on here and say it, you know what I mean? But when that motherfucker was over there with them, he wasn't like that. But then when he ran across these kids, these youngsters and all this and all that, then it's play ball and turn it up and all that. But no, my nigga, what about the ones that was on your level and above your level? That you want turned up. You want no sucker. You ain't mark out, but you didn't give them that energy that you gave all these other young niggas. Like, man, I know a lot of these niggas secrets, cuz it's on PJ Crip, but
he might be talking about an incident that allegedly took place in one of these shopping malls, I believe.
I won't even divulge and tell these niggas secrets, because a mentor of mine told me a truth told out of season is just as damaging as a lie. Yeah. Some of these niggas, they'll kill. Some of these niggas, they'll put their life and freedom on the line to protect their secrets. I ain't gonna tell you niggas secrets. I gatekeep some of you niggas secrets, but keep my name up out of your mouth with any type of weird shit. Oh, let's talk about what? Sucker butt. Man, what the fuck? It's all good, OG Tony. You got that one, big dog. Hey, Foundation Nation, man, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. God bless you. We're gonna take it, brothers and sisters. We're gonna take it up in prayer for our Christian brother Tony. Tony, we're gonna take this away and we're gonna lift you up in prayer because we see that you are facing some type of quagmire, brother. Can we all raise our hands and pray for brother Tony? Brother Tony, stop playing with me, man. Y'all step and be blessed, man. That's my time. We'll jump into some more content, man. I just had to come on here. You know, somebody sent me this, like, oh man, this nigga just called you this, that, and third, a sucker butt. Man, I ain't never been a sucker butt in my life, big dog. You know what I mean? To even mention my
motherfucker call you a sucker butt, you just gotta laugh, cuz how do you even take that serious? Sucker butt. All right, buddy. I can't even get mad at a nigga that say sucker butt, bro. Sucker butt. Shut your
my name was some crazy shit like that. You could have called me a goofball. I probably wouldn't even trip if the nigga said a weirdo. You know what I mean? Crazy man or whatever, but a sucker butt. Where the fuck you get that from? But if I come on here and I start associate niggas' names with butts, then niggas gonna want to take it to a whole nother level. A whole nother level. Stop playing with my name. Hey, y'all step and be blessed, man. One love to everybody that's tuned in, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I know it's late. God bless y'all. Brother Tony, I'm praying for you too. An abundance of prayer, man. I pray that God touches your heart so that you can fully discover who God intends for you to be aside from the game thing, because you're still straddling the fence.
Yeah, you're straddling the fence. You're supposed to be on here bringing us something different, a thought of the day from on high, have some little soft music playing in the background while you deliver a spiritual thought, but you on here with this bullshit.
And I told you, brother Tony, did I not tell you, man, what your religious books say about a person that's lukewarm? It say be hot or be cold, for if you're lukewarm, I should spit you out of my mouth. You lukewarm right now, Tony. Is you a Christian, or is you cripping? Like, which one is you doing? You can't straddle the fence. In the Bible, it says darkness and light cannot coexist in the same place, because one will cancel out the other. And another part of your Bible, it tells you that a person cannot serve two masters. So is you still Christian, or is you still cripping, or is you a Christian, man? Because everybody that wanted to play this Christian role, right? Let's take it ancient. Everybody wanted to be down with Yeshua, but let's just say Jesus Christ, right? Everybody wanted to be Jesus Christ. They ran up to Jesus, said, Jesus, man, we want to be down, man. We want to be a part of this movement. Jesus put us on. He said, okay, go back, give away all your earthly possessions, and then come follow me. They were, well, I ain't know you was going to say that, Jesus. I just can't let certain things go. So is you gonna follow Jesus wholeheartedly and relinquish your past identity?
Or what about Lot's wife? I'm sick of these South Central and Compton and Watts life. I want to get going and not look back like Lot's wife. You done ran from Sodom and Gomorrah. You know you ain't supposed to look back. You looking back, tiny teeth and tongue, tiny tongue, slow, tarted, hypocritian.
Your past affiliations, your old perceptions that does not serve you as a man of Christianity. Is you gonna wholeheartedly follow your God or or what y'all call the Son of God, or is you gonna straddle the fence because it's convenient for you? Brother Tony, you can't straddle the fence. I can understand you trying to protect your stepson, but nobody's plotting, planning, or strategizing or making plans to, nobody's conspiring to hurt the brother. I guess they came up with the 50-50 situation. A lot of people didn't know that he was on a 50-50 yard, this, that, and third. And you want to come with this big ass sermon, this long sermon. I would
never listen to that bush. And using my words like slow tard to make his message. Man, I'm listening to that bullshit.
I ain't know nobody and all this old shit, man. Tongue tied, Sylvester the cat talking ass nigga, man. Like, chill out. Either be a Christian or be a Crip, but you can't do both, OG. And that just is what it is, man. This is a reality check for you because God has something amazing for you. But as long as you still trying to hold on to the past and things that's not Christian like, then you're not going to receive the full blessing that God is intending for you. What the fuck, and I wasn't calling him a bitch. I was about to say, what the fuck business of yours is it about the 50-50 things and all this and all that? And you wail out there in Alabama, big dog. Why are you going so hard about a 50-50? Because it pertains to your son? A man should not speak out of emotions. You speaking out of straight emotions and you biased.
And to be out here popping it for a grown-ass gangbanger is more of a 50-50 spirit. Let that man walk, let him groove. God damn. The fuck?
So anything that you say, it don't have any validity to it. You biased and you talking out of emotions. So why are you talking? Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And speaking of shows, I'm gonna bring this one to the end, man. Y'all stay up. My brother said,
we done said that about 5 times.
Yawahashi. Being called a Christian was a byword. Got you. Sounded like Cartman from South Park. LOL. Y'all, is his Christian heart making him feel this way? Bobby may just forgive. I forgive the brother. I'm not a Christian. I don't subscribe to religious tenets and beliefs and all this and all that. But brother Tony, I forgive you for mislabeling me a poop butt. I forgive you. I feel like when I was telling you, before you make a decision when you're in a quagmire or you're in a dilemma, just do what the Christians used to do back in the days. What would Jesus do? If Jesus was here walking this earth,
he ain't got enough courage to do that. He ain't gonna do that. That would take him coming out here as a man and having the courage to say, damn, I've been tripping. It ain't none of this, none of my business. All you gotta do is go back to the video we first started off in. Matter of fact, let's go see some more of that real quick. Let's see some more of how through he allegedly was with this type of conversation, man. And we're gonna get up out of here. Shout out to Bobby A. Go follow his channel. Let's see, where is it at? Bam.
No. And I made a decision in my life, y'all, that I'm gonna do what God say. Tired of playing with it, tired of nipping at it, peeking at it. No, I've always been 100 with whatever I was about. Can't straddle the fence, y'all.
Ain't gonna lie, his demeanor, the way he speaks, the salt and pepper beard, he already could come across as somebody that's fully involved in that lifestyle. The way he has the discipline to not use no profanity, Yeah, he can. It's going to not be a difficult transition as far as image wise. Period. I'm just saying. Look how introspective I was. Look how much thought I gave to his journey. Wasn't nobody tapped into what he was doing like this. This was respect. I respected the decision he made. He was standing on something different. It wasn't the most popular thing. I respect that. But he flim-flammed it. He didn't mean it. He was scamming.
I can't be Avalon today, but God tomorrow. The Bible tell you, you lukewarm, I'm gonna spit you out. You can't serve two gods. And so at the end of the day, I choose to serve Jesus Christ. Avalon ain't gonna get me into heaven, y'all. But Jesus Christ will.
50-50 conversation ain't gonna get you into heaven either, bro. At all.
And so that's just me, man. You know, I'm knowing in the comments, it's gonna be a lot of people in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Take, you know, all this now they want to take pot shots at me, you know, want to clown.
Why motherfuckers don't take church and religion serious? When you got grown-ass men with ice white beards playing with the Lord like this, look how inspired I was by what he was saying here. Then you look up a day later, and this nigga all on the internet gangbang politicking. That's why people don't believe in the elders. You'll see somebody with his stature, his size, professing to be holy, and you believe it. Then you look out and he's full of shit.
Whatever, for whatever reason, I don't know. I guess because of some of the content I had in the past. But man, I got some I got some footage I'm finna show y'all of a young sister over in Africa who gets messages from God. And the message that she's finna bring y'all is hundreds and hundreds of people around the world bringing that message. If you go to YouTube,
you said you joined them, and now you on here talking about 50-50 yards. This is why you are the official hypocriptian.
You can go on there about people that are passing away. And, you know, God taking them and showing them stuff, giving them messages, giving them words to bring back. And they, you know, they be dead for 7-8 minutes. Then boom, they back.
Man, if y'all want to see the rest of this, y'all go over to my channel. Well, y'all already here, but go on over. The title of that video is, let me see, get it for you. It would be Brother Tony, formerly known as OG Cartoon53, chooses the Bible over banging. Although, unfortunately, we see he has now chosen banging over the Bible. But yeah, shout out to Bobby A. You left Cartoon Souffle.
Like, it changed my input on game banging. Like, I'm from Hoover. I'm still from Hoover. I'm always going to be from over there. That's where I was born at, raised at, grew up at. Like, I can't change that. But what made me look at game banging different, I'm like, damn, how many years am I going to be faithful to this shit and be out here doing so much shit for this game and I ain't going to get nothing back? Like, it's like you start thinking like, damn, I'm being used. Like, I'm out here doing all this, nigga. I'm out here doing, like if I would have spent all these years in school, nigga, I'd be a brain surgeon or something.
Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.